still blown away by this. But anyway, what's up, guys, boys and girls, fellow collectors from all around the world? Ivam Seb, the French collector, is back for yet another video. And well, since I just posted my Joker review, finally I thought I'd show you guys the ultimate Batman Begins 1/4 scale figure, which I created, and I did post a video of how I made it about a year ago, maybe a little less, a few days after I received the Hot Toys 1/4 scale Batman. But I posted a video on Facebook, shitty quality, shitty sound, shitty pictures, so I thought I'd make a proper review for this bad boy and try to answer all you guys' questions, because I got a lot of questions about this figure. And so let's go. I started with this book. This is where I found my reference pictures. This is the Bible for any Dark Knight fan out there. So let me show you the bat suit. Right, as you can see, the bat suit in Batman Begins is matte black. And so my biggest problem when I received the Hot Toys figure, and it's amazing, it's an amazing figure, but I wasn't completely satisfied with it. Now, I said in my Joker review that the Hot Toys Joker completely destroys the Enterbay, and yes guys, I'll say it again, this is my honest opinion. However, when it comes to Batman, I think that between Enterbay and Hot Toys, I think it's a draw. Both are amazing figures, but both have their pros and cons, and I really wanted the ultimate Batman because, you know, The Dark Knight Rises may be my favorite movie. Yes guys, I said it, you heard me. Dark Knight Rises is my favorite out of the three. I love them all, but Rises is my favorite. However, the Batman Begins batsuit is the best batsuit ever. You can take every cartoon, every comic book, every Batman movie ever released. The Batman Begins batsuit destroys every other batsuit. This is a beast. This is amazing. It's so intimidating, so brutal. I love it. Look at this. I just found this other picture. Look at how brutal, how frightening, how badass this batsuit is. You know, my biggest disappointment at the end of Rises was when Bruce comes back to Gotham for the final showdown, and he goes back to his whatever Batman bat basement, you know, that he had in Dark Knight, to get a second Dark Knight batsuit. How amazing would this have been? That okay, Dark Knight batsuit is now destroyed after the first fight with Bane, and he comes back at the end of Rises with the Batman Begins suit to fight Bane. This would have been amazing. But anyway, enough talks. So here we have the Enterbay Batman, which is currently standing on the Hot Toys stand. But yeah, this is the Enterbay Batman, and the color of the suit and its proportion are absolute perfection. As you can tell, it's matte black, just like it's supposed to be, just like on screen, just like on these pictures I just showed you. However, the Hot Toys Batman, the suit is way too shiny for my liking. It's a very nice figure, don't get me wrong, I love it, but the suit is way too shiny. Now, Enterbay may win when it comes to the body, but when it comes to the cowl, here we have the Hot Toys cowl. Look at how thick the neck is compared to the Enterbay cowl. But overall, the sculpt is just so much better on the Hot Toys one. For example, that angle right here is so much stronger, so much noticeable on the Hot Toys one. The Hot Toys ears are much thicker than the Enterbay ears, which are, I don't know, way too thin. So yeah, definitely the Hot Toys one. But then again, the problem is that the Hot Toys cowl was shiny kind of like the rest of the body, so I wanted to repaint it. So just to make sure I wouldn't screw it up, I tested different options on all 3 or 4, can't remember, Enterbay cowls. I used matte paint and different kinds of varnish, and when I got the right color, I used just simple matte varnish on the Hot Toys version. Now, since the Enterbay mouth is a much better sculpt, I decided to use the Enterbay mouth on the Hot Toys cowl, and luckily it's a perfect fit. But then I got a bad surprise. The Hot Toys cowl doesn't fit on the Enterbay body, so what I did is I used epoxy clay and I sculpted some kind of an adapter, which you will see here. So it's not perfect, but it secures the head, it stops the head from falling, so it's good enough for me. Now the other problem is that since the neck is so thick, this part down there wouldn't stay flush, wouldn't sit flush against the back of the Enterbay body. So what I did is I used a magnet, one that I glued here and the other one that I glued in here. So I didn't use super glue, I used epoxy again, and boom, baby. So there's still a little gap, of course, because right now he's not wearing the cape, but without those magnets, that little part here would be like here, at least, you know. Here we have the Hot Toys cape clips, which, if I remember well, were much more screen accurate than the Enterbay ones. I'm not sure now, correct me if I'm wrong, but I think that the Enterbay cape clips don't have these little holes in there, see? So the Hot Toys cape clips were attached to the cape. I cut them off because the Hot Toys cape, like every other Hot Toys cape, looks like shit. So I cut them off, and inside the Enterbay body we have magnets, but they were too close from one another, so I took them out, replaced them with stronger magnets, and I re-glued them in the right position. So of course you can't see them because they are inside, and it was a nightmare to get them back inside in the right position, but at least now the cape clips kind of sit at a better, a more accurate place. So this is a custom velvet cape that I bought years ago on eBay. I cannot remember the name of the seller, it was such a long time ago. Anyway, this cape was made for my Dark Knight batsuit, the quarter scale Hot Toys Dark Knight figure. I now decided to use it on my Batman Begins figure. However, because the cape is supposed to go over the cowl, and because of that magnet, I had to use an X-Acto knife and make a cut right here. This is where the magnet will be. Now, one final detail I didn't like about those figures, because this time both companies actually got it wrong, was the color of the forearms, the gauntlets on Batman's forearms. If you check again the pictures I showed you earlier, or if you watch the movie again, you will see that Batman's gauntlets are a shiny black, whereas on both figures we get them in a matte black color, so they were the same color as the Batsuit. So what I did this time is I took a clear varnish and I sprayed it on the Enterbay gauntlets, and I thought, while I'm at it, I'm gonna spray them on the Hot Toys gauntlets too. So this time we got correct shiny black gauntlets, and they look so cool, so much better now, especially compared to the matte batsuit, you know. And boom, baby. Oh my god. Now this is for me the ultimate Batman, something that I'm actually really proud of. I worked like hours back in the day on this thing, tried many different things before I got it right, and yeah, no matter what, I'm never getting rid of this. Again, like I said, Batman Begins Batsuit is for me the ultimate Batsuit. The one, I mean, I remember the first time I was sitting in the theater watching this movie, I couldn't believe it. This is just
perfection, and I love it. This is how it should have come, and both companies got it wrong. And so here is this little mashup that I love it. I love it so much. So let's sum it up one last time. Enterbay body, Hot Toys cowl repainted, Enterbay mouth, Hot Toys cape clips with repositioned magnets inside of the body, custom modified cape, and of course repainted gauntlets. And this is my ultimate 1/4 scale Batman Begins figure. I absolutely love this thing. Here is the Enterbay evidence bag with the Joker card. I'll look into it. Absolutely amazing. I love this. So guys, a lot of you people out there asked me about this figure, so here it is. Again, like I said, I made a video on Facebook back in the day, but it was shit. So I thought, since I just reviewed my 1/4 scale Joker, I'd review this beast. I love this base. Damn it. Best batsuit out there. Best figure out there. Love it. Yeah, it looks fucking perfect. I love how now the cowl is the exact same color as the body, and I love the contrast, the difference between the body and the cape. Look at this, it looks fabulous. I love it. I love it. Ah, damn it. Christopher Nolan, you made us all proud. Anyway, guys, I just wanted to pay tribute to my favorite Batman ever. Best version of the character, for me at least, so don't get mad. I know there's tons of fans out there who prefer Ben Affleck or whatever, Michael Keaton. I love Michael Keaton too. Those movies were masterpieces back in the day, the Burton Batman. For me personally, it's Christian Bale forever. So love these movies, and well, I think that's about it, guys. Thanks for watching. Again, thanks for the comments, the likes, much love, and I'll see you soon. Peace and love. Bye bye.